What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of the Road to Houston. It's official. We are making the drive to Houston, Texas, and starting the next chapter. This is something I've been thinking about for a while, and it's just been a matter of the right time to make this a reality. It's very exciting. I'm ready for this next chapter to push me in ways that I have not been pushed, to take me out of my comfort zone, to be in a whole new city where I know basically no one, and to just grind, to really tap into my potential and to really challenge myself to become the next and best version of myself. This will not be an easy journey. This will come with a lot of setbacks, a lot of challenges, but I'm ready for the adventure. I'm ready for this next mission, because this mission is going to be so rewarding once it's over and once it all comes together full circle like I have planned in my mind. I'm going to make my dreams a reality, and it starts with one day at a time. So I'm going to take you guys through a quick little workout before I officially hit the road. Everything's packed in the truck. Get a quick workout in, and then we will head to the chiropractor, get a quick adjustment, get the body feeling right, and then I'll be good to make this drive. So let's get a workout. All right, I'm going to take you guys through my workout today. Thank you for tuning in. We are always going to start out rolling out the back, getting some cracks, stretching out the body, doing some hangs. I like to hang for about 10 to 15 seconds, and I'll do like a couple pull-ups just to kind of stretch out the lower back and to really get the muscles firing. Light reps, just taking it easy, just really getting that back stretched out. And then I'll always hop into my heavy set for whatever exercise I'm really trying to improve upon the most, because I find that I'm going to be the most strong on my first exercise that I do. So I've been primarily focusing on increasing my shoulder size. So I have the 60s here. I've been just doing really one set per exercise, and sometimes I'll do an extra exercise for a certain muscle group that I'm trying to improve upon. But what I'm doing with my training now is I'm training every single day. So I don't want to overtax my muscles. So just doing one set allows me to come back into the next workout the following day and hit the same weight and maybe do an extra rep, or do a little bit more weight and get the same amount of reps. So I'm gradually improving every couple days or every few days, as long as I'm maintaining, not as long as I'm not overtaxing my body, and I'm also not getting enough food, because you want to make sure you're getting significant protein so that you can continue making these gains. So right here, I'm doing some shrugs, and then I moved on to some dips. So it's really just a full body workout, picking my favorite exercises that I like to do for that specific muscle group. Dips has been something that I really like to do. Right here, I'm just doing body weight dips. I normally will do weighted dips, but everything was packed away in the truck, and my dip belt was down at the bottom of the truck. So right here, we're busting out in as many reps as possible. I think I get like 18 or 19. I could definitely get more eventually, but I'm a little bit heavier right now. So we're going to be making this weight loss journey a fun one for sure. Me just getting some poses in. I know, looking back at this workout, 6 months from now, I'm going to be really happy with the progress that I've made. So documenting your journey is really important, guys. So that's what I'm doing here. Moving on, we are doing some pull-ups. Same thing, just doing as many reps as possible. I like to use a weighted belt as well for the pull-ups, so I could definitely add more muscle and really progress with that exercise. I really do love having my weighted dip belt, weighted pull-up belt. It's really helpful, and this is actually one of my favorite exercises to do. So unfortunately, my arms have been struggling, definitely lagging behind. So I've definitely been doing extra reps extra sets and reps with my biceps for sure. Triceps, I'm a lot stronger, but my biceps are definitely lagging behind. So I'm going to be working on that and keeping you guys updated. Right here, we're doing another shoulder exercise, just hitting a machine. Sometimes the machines are good to just get the extra reps in. I prefer to do a compound lift earlier in the workout and then gradually transition into more of those machines that really help for hypertrophy. So here we are doing my second bicep exercise, just a nice hammer curl. Like I said, I've definitely lost some strength recently with my biceps, so I'm really trying to increase my my weight, because I know that if I gradually increase the weight, the size of my biceps will grow. So overall, it's not terrible. Definitely not a bad spot to be. Here's me just getting a quick pose in. You can see my biceps definitely are just not where I want them to be, but just finished up at the chiropractor. Said goodbye to Dr. Nussbaum over at Nussbaum Chiropractic, and it was a great couple of years here that I've been using his services, getting my back adjusted, neck adjusted, and it just helps keep me in line. I think what's so important when it comes to your self-development is being able to stay in tune with your body, and having your spine in line helps with that, especially someone who is on the move, on the go. You'll notice when your body is out of alignment, and as soon as I get aligned, my stress gets reduced. I feel a lot more mobile. I feel more in tune to how my body is supposed to feel. And I think a lot of us go through life being in a state where there's so much stress and tenseness built up inside the body that once it actually gets released, you're like, wait, how did that happen? How did I let myself get to that level? So this is something that I'm going to continue throughout the rest of my life. Once a month, that's all I personally need. Some people, when they first get started, you have to go multiple times a month. But my body has gotten to a point where I get adjusted once a month and I'm good to go. So I'm all ready to make this drive, guys. I am excited, but also a little anxious because it's so far and I don't know what to expect. I know it's going to be a long drive. I'm going to be stopping in Washington tonight. So let's go make the drive to Washington, guys. Let's start this road to Houston. Guys, it is currently the next morning. I made it to DC just fine. The rain was pretty consistent the entire drive over here, but overall it went smooth. Got to the hotel, checked out this morning, came straight to Planet Fitness, getting a quick workout in. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay anything for this day pass. I was able to just get a free one-day pass, so that worked out well. I'm gonna finish up this workout, and then I'm actually picking up my little cousin. She goes to school out here in DC, so I figured this is a perfect opportunity to take her out for breakfast. And then I'm actually gonna go check out the memorials because I don't ever get to come through DC. So now that I'm here, I might as well make the most of it, chill for the early morning, mid-afternoon, and then get back on the road because we're driving to Atlanta tonight, guys. So yeah, this road to Houston continues and I'm excited. So I'll check with you guys a little bit. All right, guys, I'm filling you in. I'm on my way to Charlotte and my truck just broke down. I had a good day in DC, spent some time with my cousin, saw the monuments, and now here we are. Life is not always going to be the way you planned it out to be. You have to be able to run with the adversity, no matter what happens. We will all make it past our adversity because there is always better days ahead. I'll keep you guys updated. So how long you been in the towing business? A while?
About 9 months for the Blues, and then probably about 8 months for another company called Mueller's.
All right.
That was my first towing experience. And I had the best teachers that taught me,
Yeah.
And the rest of it was, I've been a mechanic all my life. I was a transmission mechanic for 12 years. Also auto body and electrical. Then I was a golf course mechanic for 2 years. And then I decided to try something different. And that was towing. And I found out I liked it better.
Yeah.
I play chess with it.
Chess?
Yep. I think moves ahead.
Oh, okay.
Because if not, you can get stuck big time.
Well, explain yourself. Like, how is it like chess?
Well, thinking moves ahead and thinking the best moves to take right as soon as you come up on scene.
Yeah, like a safety precaution.
Yep, safety precautions, your quickest way to snag it.
Yeah.
Quickest way to drop it off. You got to anticipate.
If you have enough room, right?
Yep. You got to anticipate.
Thankfully, where you picked me up, there was plenty of room on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
It was like extra room.
I've actually had to pick up blocking away.
Yeah,
I've
on the
actually,
interstate.
I've blocked, this truck here, fully extended, will block up 4.5 lanes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've had to do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That was very,
It's
very,
an adrenaline rush, I bet, with this job, right?
Yeah.
It is.
It is. I'm
He
sure for
has
you
a-
too.
No, he scares me
Yeah, that's what I'm
in
saying.
this truck because
Yeah.
some of the stuff he does. But he is a adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, no, that's
He
good.
likes speed.
Yeah.
So when they tell me I have a rotation to go to, and they want me to get there exponentially, I'm like,
he has
okay.
fun. He has fun.
Yeah. And I mean, the fun part of it is just getting there faster, and
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's fun about it.
Good.
But coming up on the scene, like I came up on one, but we did, and a teenage black boy got killed.
Oh no.
Just bought a brand new Camaro.
Yeah, a 2019 Camaro, and he hit a 2000
Yeah.
F250 head on.
That's the thing. Since you're one of the first responders on the scene, you're gonna see a lot of that.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's tough. I'm sorry though. Sorry to hear that.
I mean, that was my first one on the job.
Yeah.
When I got there, the truck I picked up.
And you've only been going a little bit less than 2 years. I'm sure
I
people
got
that
it.
have been doing
Well, this was easy.
20, 30 years have probably seen a bunch, right?
Yeah.
Right here's the truck.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm sure when the car's demoed to it.
And
That's the Camaro.
that's the Camaro.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure when it's like that, it's like,
They don't even look like a car.
is it more nerve-wracking on your end because it's like falling apart? You don't know if it's going to stay on your truck? On the
A lot of
tow?
times, yes.
So that's...
Now with that pickup truck, when I got to the scene, this is the front end of it.
Oh my gosh.
That was the car. That was the Camaro.
And then the transfer case is underneath on the ground, and that was the front end of it. So I had to keep all that on the bed.
Yeah, no.
And then especially
Nice truck, but...
if the cops have to use the jaws of life,
Yeah.
if paramedics have to use the jaws of life to get somebody out,
Yeah.
then that means you got panels stretched out, you got
Yeah.
the doors are cut wide open, roof cut off. I mean, it's a very, you end up having to tie a lot of things down
Yeah.
to make sure, but at the same token,
Yeah.
like when the mess this wreck happened,
Yeah.
all the debris went in the bed of that truck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't control that.
Exactly.
There's only so much you could do. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't been here yet, so
Is this
The Hilton.
yeah, I mean, really, any of these hotels.
The Hilton is a nice. These hotels up here are nice.
Yeah.
I used to clean these.
If there's not a lot of parking, like here, go in the back maybe.
I mean,
Because you literally any of these hotels I'll stay at, it's just I want to drop it in a safe spot for you, you know. Just yeah, maybe. Is that a spot? Nope.
there's quite a few right here.
Oh yeah, in the back here, perfect.
I can put it right here if you like. I'll make it easy for the next
Yeah, make it easy for the. Well, yeah, like I said,
He said I cleared you.
I'm gonna call tomorrow. You.
I have to put the window down.
What time are you on call tomorrow?
I'm
I
on
don't.
call.
I don't want to wake you up early in the morning.
No, he's on
I'm
call
on
all
call from Friday evening till Monday morning.
Yeah, well, tomorrow's Sunday.
Yep. So I'm on call from the time I get up.
Yeah, well, what time do you normally get up? Because I don't want to wake you up too early. But I do want to get it over to the shop at some point. Probably like maybe 12 or something, midday.
No, he'll be up before
That's fine.
that.
I'm up
All right.
for them.
Maybe at like 10 or 11 or 12 or one of those times I'll call.
Because I know
I'll call the
when
shop.
I go on call, I'm on call from 5 p.m. Friday afternoon till 8 a.m. Monday morning.
Yeah.
That's my on-call time.
Okay. Hey, well, I appreciate it. I'm glad
Not a problem.
glad we've made it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So.
I see,
Most of these motels is probably got
explaining
like
about the chest deal. It's like
Oh yeah.
finding the most perfect spot to drop it off at.
Oh yeah, that too,
And
right?
you're wanting to do it so this way, if somebody else has to get it, you want to look out for your buddy.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, I like what you're talking about. It makes sense.
When you go into having to go into a cul-de-sac, pull up to a street and you look down and you see a cul-de-sac in there,
Yeah.
you know to back in first.
Now is this something that you've learned from your own mistakes, or is this something that you picked up over time from observing other people?
No,
Is
that's
it
something
a combination
that,
of both?
It was actually from day one when I first started. No one told me to do that.
Yeah.
It was just something that, to me, seemed like it would have been common sense
Yeah.
to a degree.
I love that.
And, I mean, I was like, well, wait a minute. I got a big truck here, so I need to make sure I can get out.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I don't want to have to get stuck. And, I mean, there's a lot of other things I learn as I'm doing the job.
Yeah.
And it's always some way to get it done even faster.
Huh.
And
I love that. That's impressive.
What also helps is I do co-part during the week with this tow truck, and because we have LeBlues has a contract with co-part in China Grove, we go to tow yards, police impounds, collision centers, or even residences.
Yeah.
Pick up wrecked cars and
That makes sense.
put them on our bed, take them to co-part, they get inspected and stuff. So you get to the point where if it gets damaged anymore, it's not really that big of a deal. But you end up having so much debris everywhere on that vehicle.
Yeah.
That you have to secure it and.
So are those runs that you guys do to fill the gaps, or is that something that you like have one person scheduled to do just those runs?
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got 5 people that run co-part from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
Monday through Friday.
Good.
And then we're on call every other night and every other weekend.
Interesting.
With insurance calls and cash calls.
Fun.
So, I mean, we just do the co-part Monday through Friday. Then the other guys that do local, they'll do local co-part runs, and they'll do the insurance and cash calls during the day.
Yeah.
So then at nighttime, when the guys that do co-part didn't get to do any cash calls during the day,
Yeah.
or insurance calls, they get to do them at night. So it gets shared off to everybody else. But
Exactly.
me doing this here, I have been up to Virginia. I've been to
Exactly.
I
Those
go all over the place,
are longer distance.
and I get to see all different places.
Yeah.
And here I'm my own boss.
Not New York, right? You haven't been there, right? No, not yet.
I've been to there with my grandparents
Yeah.
many years ago, but
You're not missing anything. No, I love it. That's where I'm from, so. But it's time for a new chapter, right? It's time to travel, see other parts of the country, and live my life. So
that's right.
that's where we are.
All right.
That's how we're rolling.
Let me go ahead and get her.
Little hiccup.
Yeah,
That's all right. She'll get it fixed.
that's right.
Get a heat cup, and she'll be right back on the road tomorrow.